Hello there, and welcome back to another video, and today I will be unboxing, speed building, and reviewing LEGO set number 75967, Forbidden Forest Umbridge's Encounter from LEGO Harry Potter. Now this set has 253 pieces, and that comes with 5 minifigures, which is quite a lot for a set of this size. Anyway, let's just jump straight into it. Now, on the front of the box, you can of course see a picture of the whole set. Of course, there's the 5 minifigures down here, as well as their names, or just species if you're a centaur. So you can see Harry and Hermione walking up, and then Grop here is holding Umbridge in his hand with the centaurs trying to attack Grop. And then there's just a tree in the background. Over on the back of the box, you can see Grop being friendly and picking up Hermione, and I really like that she's holding those bicycle handles from the film. You can of course see the tree again and the minifigures, but this time you can see that the tree can actually be opened up to reveal some of Grop's things. Now, I am super excited to get into this, so I'm not going to wait any longer. Here's everything that came inside the box. 2 numbered bags of Lego, 1 tiny sticker sheet, and 2 instruction booklets. Now I am super excited to build this, so today I am going to build this and wrap it up into a very quick speed build. So, here is the completed build. Build time today was just over 35 minutes, and let's just jump straight into it. So this is of course Harry Potter. He's got these nice long dark blue legs, of course they're bendable. And then he's got this nice grey jacket with a red t-shirt there. The hood's on the back with some creases. Of course he's got one of these new, well I say new, they were introduced 4 years ago now, but these new wands, and then he's got a nice subtle smiling face. You can actually see the scar up on his forehead. I'm not sure if it'll show up though. There it is. And on the back he's got more of an angry face, again with the scar there. And yeah, that's just a really great minifigure. Next up we have Hermione Granger. Her legs are just plain black. Of course they're still bendable. And then she's got this really nice striped jumper with the grey background and then yellow, blue and red stripes. And you can actually see she's still wearing her school uniform underneath this. And then over on the back, I'll just take off her hair so you can see. It's just a continuation of the lines, and then with the top and the bottom. Of course, she's also got one of these new wands. Her face is another nice smiling face. And then on the back, again, it's more of an angry face. And I really like it when they don't just do scared faces, because that's what they usually do. But yeah, just another really great minifigure. Next up we have Professor Dolores Umbridge, and her legs are actually dual moulded. They've also got creases on and printing for the shoes, so quite a lot of detail gone into the legs. And then the torso, I like how they continued those lines down onto the legs. That's really great. And then you can see of course she has a cat brooch there, and then a bow there, and there's also a load of spots on there because of how fluffy it is, so that's really nice. Just a continuation of the spots and the line on the back. Again, she's got one of these nice new wands, and then her face shows like that classic smile you see on her. And then in this case it is a good job they put a scared expression on her. I'll show you why later. And then this hair they used is perfect for her. It's just like the actor in the film, so that's great. And finally we have these two centaurs. Now these are actually identical, so I might as well just review them at the same time. The body is really nice because it's got like the tail that's actually dual molded. You can see the other colour of plastic inside there, so that's great. And then they've both got a bow and arrow in their hand, nothing in their left hand. And then on their chest you can see like all their muscles and some straps, because around the back they actually have a quiver. But strangely, they also included an actual quiver, so I guess these centaurs need two quivers. Anyway, their faces are really cool. They've got like a nice angry face, and then around the back they've got an even more angry face. But yeah, that's just two really great minifigures. And now for the biggest minifigure in the set, Grop. Now, Grop is a really great build. Of course, you can tell he is based off minifigures. So, he looks like a big minifigure, so that's really great. The legs have nice stickers for the ripped trousers. And also, they can move about the same amount that minifigures' legs can move. So, that's another really great thing. For the chest you can see his belly, like his bulging belly, and then he's got some chest hairs up there, and then maybe some more rips in his clothes. The arms are on ball joints, so they have more posability than minifigure arms. And these hands are actually very cleverly designed, because if they're this way round they can hold small minifigure accessories like that, but if you turn them around then they can hold much bigger things like Hermione. If I just get her in, there we go. So yeah, I really like those hands, they're so cleverly moulded, so that's great. His head, luckily his face is printed. I would not have liked to apply that sticker. And then there's these two round pieces for eyes. I'll just sit him down. But yeah, the face has that nice nose and the nice smile, and then the two ears. And the hair is actually quite a complex part to put together, because there's lots of bits, there's pieces going in all sorts of directions. But yeah, that makes it look really good. And the only bad thing about Grop is if you look at him from the back, because as you can probably tell, he's not designed to be looked at from the back because there's all of these anti-studs. But other than that, this is a really great build. And the tree is actually another quite nice build. So if we start down at the bottom here, you can see there's some nice curves for the trunk and the roots. And all sorts of angles and bits sticking off. There's also a couple of leaves down here. Also there's two of these mushrooms, and they're actually quite cool because they're actually attached using these green sausage pieces, which means they can be curved. So that's great. Another branch sticking off here. Another mushroom there, more angles and stuff up here. And then you get to the actual leaves, and there's quite a lot of them, because there's these ones around here, and then there's also this one which is attached using a clip, so you can have that at an angle. I would have hoped that they'd include more like that, because unfortunately there's no leaves around here. That's a bit of a shame. And then there's also this nice spider on a web there, so that's another great detail. But this tree isn't a one-trick pony, because it can actually be opened up to reveal some of Grop's playthings. So over here we can see a bicycle handle with a bell. He was holding that earlier. This is of course from the scene where Grop and Hermione bond over a bicycle handle with a bell. And then over here it's a bit more crowded. There's a lantern with that new piece from 2018, a nice chicken leg, and also a bone from one of his previous meals. But yeah, that just brings a few more things in to pose him with, so that's great. And once again, they have made this tree different to the previous Forbidden Forest sets. This one is of course from Aragog's lair with that nice flick missile. These are of course from the Expecto Patronum set, of course with that stud shooter. And this is the only tree that doesn't fire anything, and of course I've just walked you through it. All in all, I think this is a great set. It's got a fantastic lineup of minifigures, and quite a few for the size of the set. Grop is a nice build, apart from around the back. And I like the tree, how you can open it up to reveal what's inside. And also, it's great that you can recreate some of the scenes from the film. For example, the scene where Umbridge gets dragged away from the centaurs. Unfortunately though, there's no string for you to do that with, but it's still just as fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.